Hello, Terry here, and we're back with Heart Fragment. So previously we have go shopping with Shannon, bump into a stranger, which is totally not important at all, and talk with Kay at the middle of the night. And also find out that Kay is blind. I'm sorry for tricking you, Kay. Either way, yeah, it's Tuesday, I guess. I kinda forgot. So let's continue, shall we? I'm exhausted. Uh-huh. Good morning, girl. Wait, why is it green now? There's a hidden mechanism that I don't understand here, probably. Does this color mean we have a good relations like that? Excellent. Wait, I'm gonna check my phone. Not that important, I guess. About this? Nothing new? Alright. Nothing new. Notes. How about notes? Yeah, no new notes. Oh yeah, profile. Kay Jamison. When you discover the secrets of your family past, Kay is the first ally to appear. Kay does not define himself by the fact that he is blind. He is dependent. The star is kinda blocking the words. Dependable, cheerful, and enjoy teasing you to get a flustered reaction. But sometimes his happiness somehow feels like a mask that he's wearing. Indeed. And he's really good at it. Nothing important then, let's continue. Good morning, girl. Morning. Didn't get a chance to bring up till now, so thanks for coming to meet the team the other day. Hope it give you a better look at what we are all about. Yeah, no problem, it was nice meeting everyone, I guess. That boy, Kay, he seemed nice. Yes, he is. Listen, I gotta say something just to keep you in the loop. Yeah, what is it? I get worried about him sometimes. I guess in some ways you could say I've come to see him as family. That's great. A slight feeling of annoyance washes over you. You're not entirely sure why, though. Maybe because you never felt like a family to him. Yeah, and he's bonding with other child, not his own child. The boy never talks about his own family. I'm not really sure about him in that aspect. But he's tough, that's for sure. Why are you telling me this? Well, because the boy's blind, I don't know, figure it's best to tell you outright just in case you two ever cross paths again. I don't want you to think I was hiding it from you. You try to find surprise at your father's words. Oh my, he's blind? Really? Oh god, I totally don't know that. Yeah, it really is too bad. Apparently there was some kind of accident when he was a kid. Your fake surprise turned to actual concern. What kind of accident? Kay doesn't like to talk about it. I know there was an accident, but once again your father runs away from an awkward conversation by going silent. It's like talking to a wall when he gets this way. Feeling annoyed, you stand up from the table and grab your bag for school. Girl? You turn toward him and notice he seems to be intentional in not making eye contact. I prefer if you didn't talk to Kay too much. I'm afraid he might tell you something that, well, that you don't need to know right now. Why do I get feeling that it would be best not to follow through with that warning? I don't know. Kay obviously knows a lot about me and I'm going to need to know it at some point. And I sure as hell won't be getting that information from my dad. I won't. You have no qualms about lying to your father, you have done it enough times in the past. But somehow this lie felt wrong. I don't know. Perhaps There's something will be going wrong soon. Yawn! Waking up! Wakey wakey, Sunny! I really gotta have a nap this afternoon or something if Kay is going to keep this up. Yep. Shannon is hanging out with Dustin again today. Hello, Shannon! Hello, Dustin. I wonder if she talked to him about our conversation on Star X Social last night. Yeah, sure, why not? You decide to approach Shannon, getting there just in time to see the two kiss. Well, this is awkward. Shannon, good morning. Sunny, hey. Oh. What's up, Dustin? You good, pal? You can always count on Shannon to make you feel welcome even if you are technically intrude. Well, how am I supposed to know they're going to kiss? Dusty, you remember Sunny, right? It seems he do remember us, or maybe not, I don't know. What can I see is he is definitely annoyed. At Shannon's word, Dustin glanced over at you with a look of non-recollection. Yeah, I think. Okay. Oh, come on, you share like 3 classes with her. I think you have more classes with Sunny than I do, Dusty. I guess you could say I only have eyes for you? He chuckles awkwardly, while trying to impress Shannon with his words. Still fine, nothing so bad, I think. You gotta have eyes for my bestie too, if you have eyes for me. You do realize what a cutie she is, right? We are a package deal. Aww. Thank you. Shannon seems to be getting needlessly defensive over this topic. It doesn't surprise you too much. Shannon is always trying to involve you with people even when you don't want to be involved. At least admit she is a cutie. I'm starting to feel sorry for him at this point. Me too. Shannon's words are genuine, but to Dustin it probably come across as some sort of loyalty test. Guess it's up to me to smooth things out. Shannon, it's fine, I don't really care one way or the other. I don't get you at all, you know. You should totally be more popular. Maybe you should let me do your hair or something, I could braid it. My hair isn't really long enough to do much with, and I wouldn't need it anyway, I'm fine. Just let Dustin off the hook, things are getting awkward. Oh. Sorry. Just gotta remind everyone of what a precious cutie pie my bestie is, you know. Yep. Thanks, Shannon. No problem. Shannon, do everything for our bestie. You're grateful that she stand up for you, but you don't like her trying to fight battles for you. Come on, Sunny, smile a little. You always look so serious. I am serious. Yeah, you look better when you smile. She smooches your cheeks with her hands and then pinches your lips up into a smile. See, that's better. Shannon! You whack her hands away and take a step back, face flushed. You okay, Dusty? Hey. Does she just enjoy seeing me get flustered? Then again, she might not even realize she is being a nuisance in the first place. Yeah, that's how Shannon is. Well, I'm going to head in and get ready for class. Bye, Shannon. See you later, I guess. No. Bye, Dusty. Shannon, realize it. Isn't he cute? Well, never mind that then. I don't know. Did you manage to sort things out with him after we talked? Oh. Well, I haven't actually brought it up at all. You always told Sunny to bring her problem up, yet you don't yourself. I don't want to make a big deal out of nothing, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's fine too. If he's making you uncomfortable, it's not nothing. Hey, I've got something to show you. Oh. Shannon grabs a piece of paper from her backpack and thrusts it into your face. Oh, what do you call it, ticket? Look at this. Oh, this is, oh, sorry, I skipped it. This must be Shannon's art assignment. It's a sketch, though a rather messy one of a familiar face. You. Imagine if we didn't draw Shannon's face back then. I did a great job this time, right? Better than last time. Sure it is. Shannon's happy grin is filled with affection she put into her sketch. She drawn to you before, but you're surprised she even remembers that. After all, you were kids at the time. Okay, let me try to draw Shannon's face. Wait a bit, I'm gonna show it up. Boop, 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 boop. How do you think it is? Magnificent. Now that I think about it, I probably still have that picture somewhere in my closet. It looks great. You definitely have improved since we were 10 years old. I knew you'll love it. I can't wait to see your assignment too. I'll show it to you later on. Yay, you totally draw your bestie though, right? Yeah, definitely. What kind of person do you think I am? Of course. Who else could I draw? I'm so excited. Oh. Hey, if we get to keep our assignments afterwards, you can have the one I did of you. Oh. Really? Yeah, it's of you after all. That's sweet of you, thanks Shannon. Suddenly the bell rings. Oh, we were chatting so long that I lost the track of time. Class is starting, let's go. You head inside with Shannon. Okay. Transitioning. Whoa, night already? Made it through another day. We got an update, so let's see. Okay. An alert, I'll check it in a bit. Okay. It's pretty childish, but I was happy when the teacher told me I did a good job on my art assignment. Even the teacher recognized Shannon right away. I guess she really is popular with everyone. Settle into your desk chair with your new charging cable plug in. You're ready to do some more research. Can we check in the... Okay then. But when you open the web browser, you hesitate. Is this really a good idea? If there is some sort of danger going on, I must just make things worse. Yeah, freak it, let's go. Screw it, I'm searching anyway. I'll just check that notification first. Yeah, let's go. Oh wait, it's a reminder I set for myself. I meant to set this for yesterday. Notice, art assignment due. Okay then, the art assignment. It makes you think back on the night when you actually completed it. Can we check the... No, it's gone? Alright. When you actually completed it. Okay, what an interesting guy. What is that? That's so cute. A bunny? Let me see. Boop. Excellent. You've never really met anyone like him before. Even from the short amount of time you have spent with Kay, you can tell he's a sincere young man. That sincerity is a good thing, of course, but it also confuses you. Because... He smiled during out moments. There's no doubt he's being as forthright with you as he possibly can given the situation, but his smile felt fake in a way. How can someone be sincere and insincere at the same time? I mean, politician? You don't know the answer to that, but... Oddly enough, when he was frowning even for just a moment, that expression seemed to suit him more. Is he really as cheerful as he seems on the surface? Regardless of the answer, you're curious enough to want to learn more. Guess I should get back to work. No matter how much they claim the record's gone or whatever, there has to be something. Okay. Nothing. Excellent. Oh. Hello? What? Man, this new charging cable doing some stuff to our laptop. How? Was the problem with the laptop itself and not the charging cables, or... No, I can't get paranoid just because the computer crashed. It is coincidental timing, that's all. Let's go! You nervously hover your finger over the power button and try to restart your laptop. System error. Unable to restart, attempting to reboot from a backup drive. Searching. Oh, I can see the searching there. Reboot unsuccessful. The future of humankind. I can read that a little. Huh? I love how Sunny is just, no, I'm not dealing with this. Time for bed. An update. Don't forget. Okay. We are back at the lab. Project NMCI. Advancement in DNA and RNA modification have created the potential for a whole new field of science. The usage of this field and the underdevelopment of regulation has prompted experimentation into what may be referred to as garage biology. What began with work by groups of disfranchised and disgraced scientists, science fiction nuts, and terminally ill patients who have banded together to experiment in private has now expanded. Breaking the mold of government regulation and so-called petty morality, most squadrons eventually dissolve in the face of abject failure. Some exceptions have managed to stay afloat regardless, in particular a study known as Project NMCI, which has so shockingly managed to obtain government funding. Nihil prohibere progressus. Many were against this experiment, thus work continued behind closed doors. Despite their government funding, Project NMCI began operating mostly free of government oversight. Additionally, the work was funded in part by pharmaceutical corporations looking to make a quick profit out of their work. Etched into the doorway of the main lab was the Latin maxim nihil prohibere progressus, meaning none shall forbid progress. This perhaps refers to many people among the scientific community, government, etc. who wish to have their work shut down out of ethical concerns. The lead scientist of Project NMCI, Dr. Green, will continue to protest the label of unethical for the entirety of his time in development. Dr. Green was completely assured that his work was necessary for mankind. Encouraged by their findings and giving their corporate chiefs only a fraction of their discoveries, they doubled down and began human experimentation on themselves and a few other volunteers, acquiring results at a rapid pace. Many of the scientists involved expected humans to become akin to gods through their discovery. As some development, Dr. Green remained humble regardless of those claims, wanting only to see his life work to see light of day. Alongside his lab technicians and fellow scientists, notably Dr. Ahmar, Finlay, Wolf, and Ryoshi, an injectable drug was developed and ready for testing. A small group of willing test subjects were injected with the drug. Celebration began within a short period of time. The subjects began to exhibit powers beyond normal human capacity. It was found that the modification caused by the drug resulted in several categories of mutation and differed in each subject. So this is about Sunny's grandfather. The joy was short-lived. One by one, the mutants grew violent and aggressive. Combined with their newfound abilities, they were a danger both to those around them and to themselves. During one notable outburst, a young woman affected by the drug injured 3 others and then fatally wounded herself as well. The decision was quickly made to euthanize the remaining subject as humanly as possible. Dr. Green was certain that he had been very close to success. His request for further funding was swiftly denied and the project was shut down. Aftermath and consequences. Demands began for Dr. Green to face legal consequences. His determination to prove his worth led him to injecting a modified version of the drug into himself. Shortly after, he disappeared along with his wife. A search began but was unsuccessful. After a long period without progress, the search was called off so that the door could be permanently closed on Project NMCI. Documents were buried, proof of the project was burned both physically and metaphorically, and Green was shunned even by the others on the project. Known mutations: Mutation 1, Psychic Plunder Variant, a variation that bestows a mutant with the ability to conjure a psychic blast. This blast can disorient, confuse, and even knock out nearby creatures. Unfortunately, this mutation isn't very stable, and its subject is typically develop aggressive tendencies at a faster rate than other mutants, including symptoms of paranoia, diminished intellectual capabilities, and vivid hallucinations. Mutation 2, Breacher Variant, a series of mutations which transform the affected individual's physical strength, quicken healing, hyperthyroid muscles, thickened and hardened skin tissues, and semi-permanent production of adrenaline are some common features the specimens may possess. It appears the human body could not sustain this change, and mutants of this variation soon show signs of vital organ failure. Mutation 3, Disruptor Variant, a massively powerful genotype which bestows mutants with magnetic and electromagnetic abilities, allowing them to telekinetically control metal, disable non-reinforced electronic implements, generate interference in communication equipment, and many other mighty tricks. The first initial drawback was widespread pain caused by spinal cord deformation. Perhaps this is the one that have been disrupting our laptop. Mutation 4, Abstract Combination Variant, all mutations not otherwise specified, including weakened combination of the aforementioned variants. Psychic Plunder Variant subsets, Dream Communication, Mental Freeze Mutation, Energy Focus Mutations. Oh, so that's probably Sunny's mother, the ability to communicate through dream. Breacher Variant subsets, Healing Focus Mutation, String Focus Mutation, Speed Focus Mutations. Disruptor Variant subsets, Binding or Physical Freeze Mutation, Limited Acts of Levitation. Interesting. Achievement Unlocked, Project NMCI. Yeah. That's weird. Kay is probably planning to come again, gotta get some sleep before then. Check your social media feed before bed? Sure, why not? It doesn't look there's anything to catch up right now. Want to make a post of your own? Yeah, why not? What will you post about? Post about ourselves? First post, I guess. I really don't have much to talk about. It seems like social media is just a bunch of public diary entries. Now, it's a psychology diary entries. Kinda unsure about it, but at least I can vent here without anyone except Shannon seeing, which is cool, I think. I don't know, talking to myself. Okay, oh yeah, finished. We need to press that. Interesting. Where are we? Once upon a time there was a cheerful young lady. Who is that? I already know who that is, but I'm just going to be quiet. She spent her days looking after a young child, reading her fairy tales and tending to her in her mother's absence. Until one day her cheerfulness disappeared. Days passed by, Months passed by, years passed by, and her cheerfulness did not return. When she met Little Red, she asked him, "What will you do with your life?" But Little Red had no answer for her. Hello. So her advice to Little Red was this: follow the path and don't stray, even if that path takes you somewhere you didn't expect. So she wondered if she already strayed too far from her own path. If you kinda want, no, I'm not gonna spoiler who that is. Just guess. Sunny? Gah, how long have you been there? Just arrived. Were you already up? I just woke up a moment ago. The dream just don't stop. Wow, good timing on my part then. You've been here so many nights in a row that maybe I'm sensing your arrival at this point. Yep, maybe so. Could be. Is this going to be a nightly event from now on? I tried to come a bit earlier this time so you won't have to stay awake so late. Thank you. I don't mean to sound grateful or anything, but it's still surprising to see you so often. He seems nice enough, but doesn't he think it's weird to be visiting a girl he hardly knows this way? Yeah, it is. It is weird. I told you before I want to get to know you. Yeah, I mean, sure, but not through sneaking through her window. Because of my mutation. Yeah. Oh great, he's not here to see me at all. He just wants to admire the freak show. Wait, I didn't mean that in a bad way before you assume that, I promise. Yeah, sure. I mean, like, if you didn't have that mutation, then yeah, I would have met you. But I don't visit just because of that or anything. It's how we met, but I keep visiting because I like talking with you. You do? Absolutely. You don't know me well yet. I promise that when you do, you'll be disappointed. Don't say stuff like that. Why not? You're right, I don't know you as a person, but saying things like you'll be disappointed seems like too much. Don't berate yourself. Oh, that's so sweet, Kate. Don't berate yourself. That's what my mother said in my dream a few nights ago, right? Those exact words, berating yourself. I'm so tired that my brain can't keep up with this conversation. But hey, does the same thing as before, feeling the ground as he sits down on your carpet. You thought last time that he was just cautious that he didn't bump into anything in the dark. His blindness brings a whole different dimension to his action, though. Anything you want to talk about, Sunny? I'd like to help you piece things together if I can. The Panacea, superpowers, your father, and Jasper. The Panacea, I guess. There's one thing that I've been thinking about a lot. I don't know how much you're aware of outside of my mutation, but apparently my mother was using her own DNA, or something like that, to make a cure-all drug, called the Panacea. Oh, I heard about that, yeah. But I can't give you much insight into that one, unfortunately. I'll tell you what I do know, though. Thank you. This is so much easier than talking to your father. It is. Seems like things were going really well with the development, but some people were against it being made. Because they saw it as playing God, right? Yeah, exactly. I guess people thought, what were they defining as physical illness? Sorta like having cancer is definitely a physical illness, but some might not know where to draw the line and alter a drug like that to fix anything they deem an imperfection. Such as? Is it an imperfection to not be conventionally attractive? If you are curing physical illness, are you considering it an illness? To be unattractive. Do you know what eugenics means, Sunny? Of course I do. Yeah. Yeah, why? Good, that makes this easier to explain then. For you who doesn't know what eugenic is, I totally know what that means. I just don't want to explain, so you could search in Google, okay? Usually, eugenics is connected to selective breeding, but genetic engineering is also the same wavelength. But my mother would never advocate for picking and choosing what traits are acceptable. Oh no, don't get me wrong, I believe that too. But if that drug became a reality, it could fall into the wrong hands of some extremists. Yeah. I had no idea of that was going on back then. I only knew she was working alone. I'm sure your mother just wanted to help people. I'm really sorry about what happened to her. I'll be fine. But I assume the drug didn't end up working, right? Otherwise there would have been more news about it. Yeah, that is true. Gray said something along the lines of it not being possible to create without your mom. I see. So my mom's death prevented the creation of something that could potentially have cured a ton of diseases. There are still you, Sonny, a little glimpse of hope, they say. That is something Gray said too. Huh? He said before that her death probably prevented a whole lot of good things from happening. Whenever he talks about her, he says what an amazing woman she was. Then he shouldn't have left her. Right, I forget sometimes that you and I don't know Gray the same way. Yeah, we totally don't. But that doesn't make everything right. Well, do you have anything else you want to ask about? Superpowers! I guess a good topic to discuss would be the powers I had then.
Are you sure?
You really sure? You really aren't sure about any powers you might have? You haven't noticed anything? No? Not really. I'm not actually good at anything, hey, except maybe drawing, but I doubt that being good at drawing counts as a superpower. Perhaps it is, who knows? There are a lot of different things that I could have developed from the mutation as far as I know. That could have, not I. Sorry. Super strength? Can you lift more than average? Have you ever noticed something moving suddenly that you didn't expect, like bending a spoon or something? Nope. Are you really fast? Nope again. Huh, that's weird. Did you just say it's weird for me not to have superpowers? I see how that could come across. He chuckles a bit and smiles at you with the same bright smile as usual. Well, there's one more thing we could test if you want. Oh. I don't know the specific of most of the potential power. Gray won't talk about it aside from generalized superpower like telekinesis. There's one that I managed to worm out of him though. In that case, you already know more from my father than I do. He won't tell me anything. Yep. Sonny, I think your father really does care about you. Yeah, he's just totally sucked at showing it. I don't know all the details of your relationship, of course, but I get the impression that out of all the things he's done in his life, the biggest regret he has is not being there for you. What a shame, isn't it? That will be nice if it were true. Kay doesn't say anything else on the matter. After a while of frowning, a complicated expression on his face, the smile returns again. It feels like that smile can pop out of nowhere. Anyway, try something with me, okay? Alright, sure. Close your eyes. Why? Come on, just close them. Okay? You close your eyes as he instructed. What do you see? Nothing. My eyes are closed, Kay. I don't see anything. Kay, seriously, my eyes are closed. I cannot see anything. Haha, yeah, I get that. But I mean, try really hard to see something.
Okay.
Focus and try to close your eyes even more. I'll try. You do as he says, confused about what this is supposed to bring about. Oh. What is this? The longer you concentrate, the more it feels like your eyes aren't closed all the way. They're shut tight, of course, but it's almost like another set of eyes. Aha. You focus further. Oh, hello. A silhouette appears in front of you as you close what feels like another pair of eyes. Underneath what you already have. That silhouette is Kay, right? I see. His voice sounds panicked when he speaks up again, bringing you out of the focus you were in. What are you hiding, Kay? You open your eyes to see that Kay has moved in closer, probably unintentionally, with his hands stretched out in front of him. It almost looked like he was about to grab your face. What in the world are you doing? I'm sorry. I panicked. I was going to open your eyes. Forcibly, you could have just told me to do it. I'm really sorry, it was just an instant reaction. Okay. But this confirms it. As he relaxes, he sits back further than before, distancing himself from you. What was all of that? Was it like closing your eyes twice? Yeah. I interrupted you before you could go all the way, but from what I understand, this silhouette that appears in front of you will start to show the aura of the person you're looking at. Aura? You've heard the word before, something like a field of energy that appears around things. Why can't I see that? Well, that's your power. Well, I guess we just figured out your first power. Oh, first power. You can read hearts. Read hearts. You can see the goodness that exists in people's heart through their aura, and at the same time you can see the badness that lurks there too. Goodness and badness. Reading hearts? That's a good power to have. Sure. I guess this power is a good thing, right? If nothing else, I can use it when I meet someone suspicious or strange to stay safe.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know, Kay, should I use it on you? Because there's no way to know right now who exactly Jasper is, I recommend using that power to your advantage to stay safe. And stay alive. If you want me to use that power, why do you try to stop me from using it on you?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I guess I just panicked, that's all. He seems nervous at the idea of having his heart inspected. He probably doesn't mean anything bad by it, but his anxiety over it does make me curious. I want to know more, definitely. Maybe now isn't a good time, but in the future you might be able to try again. Is it allowed to take in? Could be. A new note, you see. No, not here. Where is it? Nothing, okay. Oh, okay. As a mutant, you have the power to read hearts. The sense you get is that blue is closer to bad and red is closer to good. However, this takes a lot of concentration and is not a practical power to use in most cases. Alright, that's easy. Kind of, to be honest. You know what? You say to disregard anything Gray has said about you, but I've come to the conclusion all on my own now. You are definitely an interesting person. What are you talking about? Oh, don't be embarrassed, I mean it. I can't wait to get to know the real you and not just what I've been told. Does that mean you plan to keep on visiting then? Yeah. I don't really mind if you do, but my father doesn't want you to talk to me. Yeah, I guess he thinks I'll tell you too much. Uh-huh, exactly. Don't worry, don't worry. It will be our secret. That smile Kai wears on his face almost look a bit smug. It reminds you of that cheeky look a 13-year-old skipping school behind their parents' back would have. I'll get going now though, I don't want to keep you up till you're exhausted and kicking me out this time. There's still the question that I haven't asked yet. Sounds good then. Good night. Yeah, see you later, Sunny. Okay then. So we are not going to ask those two questions. Good night. Oh, okay. Wednesday. Well, you know the drill. So I think I have to end the video right here. It's interesting. So we finally know what Sunny's superpower is, even though I already know from the demo. But that's fine. So I guess see you later then in the next episode of Fragment. Bye bye.